It has it.
Hey, Mr. Whittlestone.
Hey, hi,
John Crane, good to see you.
Nice to see you again.
John, you doing all right?
Good to see you.
Good.
Yes.
You
And,
got all the information you asked for?
We've got a question how to translate this. Like, can you help us see what is the
Well,
what is
here's
the
what
job
I
number?
suggest.
Okay.
Our duty is to provide you documents, and I think you've got copies of everything you've asked for that I'm
Well,
aware
actually,
of.
this is not my copy. This is not for me to take.
Well, whatever
It's an
we're
extra
giving you to
copy
take
you can have.
is something you need to take, and if you've got any questions, if you want to put them in writing, we'll be glad to
Well,
answer them.
you know, right now we just have, while we got you experts here, we just want to get a sense of what does a job number mean? Like, what are these job numbers?
Put it all
Well,
in
now,
writing.
here's what...
We're not going to sit here and try to interpret all these
Look,
printouts.
Look, I'm not here to be confrontational.
Cooperative.
not already. Have we been
Just-
Yeah, I've been unconfrontational. I'm sorry. That's why.
Before you came, Missy, you were the spoon. I thought
Everybody's
we
been
had to
very
call
nice.
the police.
Well, that's all right.
Let's not go back.
That's all
Let's
right.
keep moving
That's
where
all
we
right.
get right
That's
now.
all right.
I'll stand back.
But-
Well, let me just cut and dry.
Okay, sure.
You're
How much
entitled
are
to
the
any
sales?
information that you ask for.
How much are
that's-
the sales?
You're entitled to
Okay.
any information that you've requested pursuant
Okay.
to an open records request.
Well,
That's
that should be in here. We just can't
All right,
find
that's
it.
number
Just can't
one.
find it. Okay.
Well,
Good, thank you.
our job is not to sit here
And
and
not
go
to hide
through it
things.
with you.
Right, I'm sure. Or to hide things, I'm sure.
I'm telling you, right?
And I'm sure you want to cooperate with the citizen of Hickory as best you can.
Do you want me to talk or do you want to talk?
Well, I just want you to be cooperative. As long as you're cooperating, that's fine.
Okay, I'm going to talk.
Okay. Do you
And-
want it to be
and
short or
if
do you want it to be long?
I want it to be short.
Then tell me how much is the cost of the sales.
Take
You
the
don't know?
information you
Who
have.
knows? No,
I don't.
No. Then find who does. Someone in this building knows.
Take
if
the
they
information.
don't, then who
Or
is responsible?
just call a police
Or
officer.
is no one
escort her
responsible?
out.
Sure.
We've done our duty. We've given her the information.
Okay. The cost
And
of
I'm
the sales.
telling you,
it
if
should
you-
be in here, right?
if
It's
Correct?
in
you-
the newspaper. It's been everywhere.
The cost of
Those
the
are
sale,
the
the
those are
fabric.
the details of
You
every
go back to
single
your
thing.
office.
Fabric has never been in the newspaper.
You can take
The
the
French
information
sales.
we provided,
Okay.
and if you want us to escort you out, we'll be glad to. If
All
you have
right.
any questions
Okay.
about
I have
that,
a question. The cost of the sales.
if you have any questions about
Right,
that,
right.
please feel free to put that in writing and get it up to us.
We're beyond writing. We've asked for that before, and we've never gotten it.
You can take what you've been given,
Right.
and that's our
I'm
duty.
asking for a modicum of cooperation. Then it would not take a long time.
I'm telling you that the cooperation
Right.
you're going to get is the
Right.
cooperation you're entitled to under the law, and that is to take
How
the
about as a
information.
Hickory citizen? How about that?
I'm not here to
How about as a
confront
fellow
you.
member of the bar?
I'm
a
not.
modicum of
As a fellow
cooperation.
member of the bar,
Yes, sir.
why don't you act like a fellow
I
member
am.
of the bar?
Yes, sir. I am.
With some sense of decorum and
I've got the
professionalism.
decor and professionalism.
Well, I've not seen it.
Well, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm telling you that
tell me, Mr.
you're
Crane.
free to take what you have
Right.
requested
Right.
and go.
Right. But I would like to get some nice answers while I'm here.
Well, you're not going to get any answers while you're here other than looking at those documents or
Okay.
taking to whatever we've copied for you.
Well, no one. They said I could not take these. These are not my copies.
We've made copies for you.
No, they said these are not. These are very clearly not my copies.
Do
You
they
don't
have
write-
anything
no.
you can take?
He said, "Don't write on these. These are not my copies."
We had a copy so we could make copies, but
Well, let's make whatever copies she wants.
We've got
and
another.
give them to her.
And if you, I mean, I'm not gonna. If you and Mick were okay, he said she could take them. So. That's fine.
No, I just got to make sure she's not taking the originals.
No.
That's all
These
I
are
mean.
these are copies. Yeah.
Well, she's entitled to, and I appreciate you getting that together so quick.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to do that this quick. But we do it for fellow citizens and anybody that walks in this
Then
door.
wait until it's the spring. Detail.
There it is.
Good. Then wait until it's the spring.
Take it with you.
Fine. So we just
Now
want to
let's
make sure the
just
cost of the
make
sales is in
sure
there.
that those are the copies and the
No,
originals
I
are somewhere else.
No, they're.
All right. Well, you're welcome to take
So
those and look
who-
them over, and you're welcome
Okay.
to ask us any questions you want to in writing if it's pursuant to the Open Records Law, which is 160A. Under 160A, you're a lawyer. Read it.
All right.
Know what your rights are,
All right, Mr.
and we'll
Crane.
comply with it.
Mr. Crane, I want to see the bid.
Whatever's in there is in there.
I want to see the bid.
I don't know if there is a bid.
Why would there not be a bid?
I don't know.
What's the law? What does the law require for bid?
I'm telling you to take those with you and
You
do
know the
whatever
law
you
very
want to
well,
do.
and you have shown great confidence. What is the law concerning bidding for city construction
I'm not
projects?
here. I'm not here to argue with you or confront you.
Okay.
I'm here to be professional, cooperative,
Okay.
and
Okay.
polite
Fine, good, thank you,
to
Mr.
you
Ryan.
as
I
a
appreciate
citizen
that.
of Hickory,
And I
as a
appreciate
fellow,
that.
mostly as a fellow member of the
Thank
bar,
you. And I do appreciate that.
and as somebody I have a great deal of respect
I
for
appreciate
in your
that.
position.
I appreciate that very much.
So you have been provided the records. You can
Not the
take
problem.
them.
Okay.
You,
What? So
you
we're
have
asking,
everything that
is the bid in here?
Whatever you have is what you have. If there's no bid, there's no bid. I don't know what's in there. I haven't looked at that file. I have no earthly idea what's in there. And you can take it and look it over. If you've got any questions, put it in writing.
Was there a bid for the project?
I have no idea. I
You're
wasn't
the city
involved in
attorney.
that part
Why
of it.
wouldn't you know?
I'm not here to answer questions. I'm here to give you the information and ask you to take it and leave and do with it whatever you want to do with it.
What is the law concerning workforce for a city capital project?
You've got a law degree.
Yes, I do.
You can look it up.
I have looked it up, and that's why I'm asking you.
You can look it up. It's right there in black and white. I'm not here to answer legal questions right now. I'm here to comply with an open records request,
Right.
and that's what I'm here for.
Do you
So,
know the limit to which a capital construction
I know
project
exactly
deals?
what the law is.
What's the law?
I'm not here to discuss that with you. I'm here to honor and supervise an open records request, period.
Okay.
I'm not here to engage in any confrontation with you.
No, I'm not having confrontation. I'm just asking
All right.
simple questions. Who
There-
did
there-
the
there's your
engineering
records.
drawings for the
There's your
project?
records.
Who did the engineering drawings?
There's your records.
So there will be a bill in here to pay whoever did the engineering drawings.
There's your records.
Will there be a bill in here?
There's your records.
Okay. Who did the architectural drawings?
There's your records.
Okay. And what was the? Why did you not go with the New Zealand company for the sales?
There's your records.
When did you change that?
There's your records.
So there'll be a change order in here from the New Zealand to the French company?
There's your records.
That's what we know from the Hickory paper. That's about all I know. How about you, Mr. Bitterson? I don't know much more than you know from the paper. Started with New Zealand, but it ended up in France, so I don't
My
know.
question here, I mean, you have information and...
There's your records. You're welcome to take them with you forth
Can I ask you a
home.
question? You should
Yeah,
answer.
absolutely, sir.
Okay, well, thank you. It's between you and her now.
Yes, that's right. Mr. Witherspoon is an absolute
I'm
gentleman.
going to ask you your question. I was wondering, you said, in Wall Street, come and ask those for the records. Then you give them this, and it's up to them to figure out what it is. Would it be the duties of your office personnel to try to explain to an ordinary citizen what we have here, rather than going to all the legalities? I'm just asking a question.
And I'm telling you that
That's all
the
right,
staff
I
will be
understand.
staff will be more than happy to answer any questions you have if you put it in writing.
And I have put things in writing.
Right.
I don't want to go through all this. I know where you're coming from. I know exactly where you're coming from. I
Let me
don't
tell you
know.
where. Let me tell you where I'm coming from.
let me tell you
I'm coming from. I want you to get all the records you're entitled to any time and within as fast as
In
you
due
can get them.
respect, in due respect, can you let me finish when I start talking? Because it's with you and him, but you cutting me off as well. I'm asking you something, you're telling me something that I haven't had a chance to absorb.
And I apologize for
Right,
that.
because you haven't absorbed what I'm saying because I hadn't finished, so you can't give me an answer.
You have
Make sure which I finished.
I give you my apologies.
But at this time, I think I'm just going to pull back because I can see things a little, for me, I feel that things are a little tense and uncooperative here. That's all I have to say.
But you're welcome to take those with you. And if you have any questions or responses, you can put them in writing, and I'll get them to staff, or you can get them to Ms. Doyle.
Promise,
or
we don't
city
even know what
manager.
questions to ask. We don't know what the codes mean. We don't know what to ask for until we get from one place to the next. And so we've tried putting things in writing. I know I asked who was the engineer who did the wind requirements for that
And I can't
sale.
answer
We never
those.
got that.
I don't know the answer to those questions.
But you know who would. You know how to find it. And I don't know how to find it.
That's why I've said that take those and pour over them, keep them,
Yeah.
and any questions that you have, type them up and get them over here, and I'll get them to whoever needs to get it to provide you whatever answers you need.
Let's see.